Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's a cold morning for sure. Beautiful day though, the sun is shining, blue sky, nearly New Year's. So yeah, it's great to be out. Today is a tough workout for sure. I've got a 10k run, so I've just done a 10-minute warm-up, taking my warm-up pretty seriously as you can see, because I've got to do a 10k run at 7 RPE, and then after that it's called the hurting, and it's 15 repeats, and you do 1 minute hard and then 1 minute recovery, and then after that I'll do a 20-minute cool down. So it's quite a long run, probably be out an hour and 45 minutes, hour and a half, something like that, I'm not sure. Out in the hills, beautiful day as I said, really looking forward to it. Got my gloves to keep my hands warm. Let's get to it. Breath back. So 2k warm up, 10k, that's 7 RP. Got to say though, I probably went a bit harder at some points. It's difficult to keep that level without pushing too hard. Stopped a couple of times, did a bit of filming, and yeah, so far so good. Right, got to get on with intervals now. So 15, 1 minute at 8-9 RPE, and then 1 minute recovery, 15 of those. Let's get to it. I can see why my coach calls this the hurting. Halfway through, interval 8 on the recovery part. Oh my god. 7 more to do. Well, would you believe it? Just bumped into or ran past Roger Black. He was having a little jog out, Olympic legend. So that's pretty cool while I'm doing my workout. So there we go. He's seen me train. That was called the hurting. I am hurting. Really tough. Got a lovely little loop here just found, so I managed to do two segments per loop. Check it out on Strava. Really hard. I'm going to go cool down now, have a 20-minute jog back home and relax. Very hard. I've probably said that too many times now. Well, that was super workout. Really was. So I haven't really done a training talk for ages, and it's probably about time I start to maybe give you an update of how I've got on, where I am and what is happening. I guess the bad news is my race, the Arc of Attrition, has been cancelled. Instagram post went out yesterday or the day before. Well, what can we say? Very upsetting. It is definitely the right decision. I knew that it was going to be cancelled. Really, I didn't feel comfortable. I live in Surrey, Guildford, and we're in Tier 4, and Cornwall was Tier 2. That's been now hiked up to Tier 3. So there's no way we can cross paths. And I thought, the vaccine's come out, which is great news. Things are working well, but just the way people are behaving. Just meeting up. Here's an example. I went running, and I'm only running local, so don't give me a hard time if you think I shouldn't be going out either. I know people have got to go out and have fresh air and enjoy the nature, and I get all that, but it's a bit out of control, as you can see. However, it is one of those things. I'm not going to give up on my training. I'm still going to train as if I've still got that Arc of Attrition on the 29th of Jan, because I've done so much hard work, as you know, from looking at some of my training updates, which I appreciate everyone following. I just think that, yeah, if I stop now and just sort of ease off, all that effort is a bit of a waste of time. So I'm going to try and plan something. I'm not sure yet. Maybe do 100k, do a local route, one of the route, I don't know, have a look around, speak to some friends, just see what I can do, hopefully come up with something, make the most of it. That's all we can do, eh? So moving on from that, again, heart goes out to the organisers, all the people the volunteers who would have helped. There's so many more people, far more gutted than I am. There's always another year. I think this next year is going to be equally as hard for races. Anyway, that's my take on it. So there we are. Here we go. Anyway, training for last week. How did I get on? Did pretty well, but I'm a bit of a broken man. I'm literally being pushed right to my limit. I'm on holiday at the moment because it's obviously Christmas. So the week had Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which is great. So I've got no work. So I'm really enjoying kind of just getting up in the morning, having a bit of a lazy morning, then going out for a run in the daylight, not in the night. It's so nice. And yeah, just enjoying time with my family. I've been going out with my kids on their bikes. My 11-year-old, he's been, charging around with me, which has been nice, just on a flat route. I can't take him on any of the hilly trails. So yeah, we've been sharing a bit of time on that, which has been really, really good. So, tracking my sleep, as you might know or not know, I wear one of these Whoop straps. Checks my sleep and does my heart rate variability. So I've been sleeping on average about 8 hours, just over 8 hours, which is really, really good. Although I do get woken up every night by my daughter, but hey ho. And my heart rate variability is quite interesting because usually because of all the stress, it's based on your stress. I'm not going to go into the detail of it, but the higher the score, the higher the variability, the distance between each beat of your heart, the better, the more fit, the more your nervous system is reacting well to getting busy or not getting busy as such. However, my HRV has been getting better. Looking at that, it's about 67, totally personalised, so it doesn't really matter what yours is or what mine is, but that's what I've been tracking as well. But it's very interesting because some of the days I've been recovering, I've had really good recovery, and that's purely because I haven't had to go to work. I think I'm de-stressing, just relaxing, although I'm working really hard, really running hard. I made a few notes here just to sort of go through. Ooh, turn on my light. Won't make much difference, but there we go. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My fitness at the moment is at 88 on Training Peaks. Really, really good fitness level. We are, as you say, I'm right at my boundary at the moment. My knee is pretty sore. My hips have been hurting a little bit. My groin's got better, but I've just hurt my foot slightly as well. I am literally at my top, at the level of braking really, and I don't want to go any harder. But my coach knows that. So he was chatting to him today about it, and he just knows my limit now because we've been working together for over a year. So he just knows how to push me that bit further if need be. So Monday I did an easy run, 10k, because the day before I'd done a 50k flat. And I didn't do any strides. I thought I'd knock them on the head. I didn't want to push too hard, just in case I pull a muscle or anything like that. I felt that bad. And then Tuesday, just relaxed, did my Pilates, had a really nice relaxing day, did some good stretching, trying to get back into my Pilates, trying to get back into my recovery, getting my body stretching, just really working on the foam rolling and the recovery side of things. Then the next day after that, I had a workout, which I was a bit nervous about. It was a bit of a mess. I'll put the post up there. I've vlogged on that. But I tried to do my 4x12 minutes with a 6-minute recovery. What was really nice about that is though you can run really hard for 12 minutes, you'd be very surprised how quickly it goes. It just snapped like that, very quick. So before you know it, if you don't look at your watch, 12 minutes goes extremely quickly. So don't be put off by that. But what's really nice about this is you work hard for 12 minutes and then you rest, just an active recovery for 6 minutes. And that recovery really does help you do the next set. And you do four segments or 4 sets of those. And it's a really tough workout, but unfortunately it was a total mess because it rained, I had my camera, got wet, it was a bit of a disaster. But hey, I got the main actual segments done, the 4x12s done pretty well, so I was pretty pleased about that. Then I had Christmas Eve, just went for an easy run, that's pretty good. But what I decided to do after that was I did half 10k, and I thought, well, I'm probably feeling, I don't know, I felt all right. So I ended up doing a double, did 10k and 10k, because I also wanted to test out these new shoes I got, my Mafati Evos, the Evo 2, the Evo Mafati 2s, which I did a vlog on that as well. So if you want to check them out, really nice shoes. So I did a double on that just to give them a good test. Then rested over Christmas Day, ate loads, had a great time with my family, just relaxed. Then Sunday, I took the kids out on the bikes, so I decided to split that. I had a 3-hour run, long run, and I was going to do it over the hills and stuff like that, but I ended up just doing a split there. So I did an hour and a half from the kids on a nice flat, and then did an hour and a half out on the hills. So that was really good. And then finished off the long run the next day, 2 hours, and this one's called 2 hour plus blocks. So what you do is you run for it's a 2 hour period, and you do obviously all these ones, as you know, I do a 10 or 20 minute warm up and a cool down, but in between that you run for 20 minutes at 6 RPE, and then 20 minutes at 7 RPE, and then 20 minutes at 6 RPE, and you move it. I think you do, however long it takes, doesn't really matter, but you just up, down, up, down, up, down, and you're pushing, just really getting good leg speed, getting your heart rate up and relaxing, but always keeping into that sort of tempo level. This is advanced threshold now, so we're right towards the end of my threshold training on this whole program. We're going to move into endurance soon, but we're just pushing my limit, holding these kind of threshold runs a bit longer, and yeah, just good. So the week went really well. My fitness is at 88, which is great. My form is -8. And yeah, I did 63 miles. So it was a big old week for me. The biggest week I've had so far. And it really did feel it on the legs. But I am recovering the next day, as you can see, because I still go out and run. And I'm not running on an injury, although I do feel pretty tired on my legs. But yeah, it's going pretty well. So that's kind of it on my training. I don't know what else to say really about the racing. As I said, probably put something together just with some friends. Maybe I'm thinking about maybe doing the sheer 42k a couple of times, maybe just doing a double loop, something in the bag like that, just to have a bit of fun, just train, because otherwise I think we'll all lose our way if we don't have any races going on. And the whole point of this vlog, this channel is about my racing. I've had great response on my A100 Centurion one, which has gone really well. And we all want to push ourselves and test ourselves with other people, anything like that. But there we go. That's kind of me. Enough of that, really. It's a happy new year, of course. I raise a glass to everyone, to all my subscribers. Cheers. I hope you have a happy new year. I hope you've had a great Christmas. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please subscribe if you haven't. Leave all your comments below. I love hearing from you. I do respond, and I really like hearing what other people's races are going on. What have you got going on? Because I don't know many races around the world, and it's great linking up with some people in America, for example, and just learning about. And I Google the race, have a look. I'm going to make a note of everyone's races as well, so that I can, keep in touch and maybe give you some support along the way. But anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. You have a great evening. Enjoy it with your family as best you can, and we'll see you on the other side, 2021. Let's hope it's a better year than last year. Cheers.